we do these marketing groups, and we have focus groups and peer groups, and we talk about marketing and talk about what we're doing. We help other people in other industries understand how we've defined ourselves. An internal process that we have is called organic marketing, and we use this tic-tac-toe board that has all these quadrants of the things to think about in the marketing and what marketing means and how telling your story is important. And the very center of the tic-tac-toe board is the center square of you. You meaning the company, the client, the culture, whoever it is, the you in this particular case is our company and the culture of who we are and what we believe in and why we believe the way we do. So we've been sharing this culture and our company and what's happened with the company and how it's grown and changed with the marketing group. And then Sandy shared a story about how that week we turned away in one particular day 4 pool leads. And all really good quality pool leads. They just didn't fit our criteria. Now, any other company those would be great quality leads. Well, that's fine, but if it doesn't hit the size and style of project that we want to do, that we want to love, good work, fine work, could we do it? Sure, but it's not what we want to do anymore. So what happens is, a call comes in, and if it doesn't fit the very specific criteria that we want to do, we empower the girl on the phone, the girls on the phone, anyone that's answering the phone, to make that decision. If it doesn't feel right, they can say no. If the budget isn't what we need it to be for it to make sense for us to work toward it, they can say no. They can refer it to whoever they want. We have a list of different people that we refer work out to. So we're telling this story, and in the meeting, Sandy tells a story, and one particular guy says, wait, you're saying to me that you've empowered someone in your office to just turn away work? We said, absolutely. He goes, how old is that girl? And I said, well, I think she just turned 18. And he said, that doesn't happen in business. You're telling me that an 18-year-old could tell a $100,000 job to go away? Yes, we do. Because what she knows, because she fits the culture of what our company is, she knows that she's empowered to make that decision. And she knows that if that was the only call we were ever going to get, maybe we'd treat it differently, but our marketing helps us understand that the right customers will call as well as the wrong customers. Doesn't mean they're bad customers, doesn't mean they're not great pool projects. They just don't fit what we want. So we empower our people in the office, as well as we do in the field, to do what feels right. And if she deems, for whatever reason, that customer doesn't feel right, I don't care if they have $100,000 to spend with us, she's empowered to say no. And this guy couldn't believe it. It was priceless when he said, that's just not right, that's just not possible, that's just not how business operates. Yeah, it does. Because it can. Because when you determine who you are, going back to that center square of that tic-tac-toe board, if you know what you want and who you are, then you know who your target audience is and you know how to speak to them. And if the person doesn't fit right in that, it's okay to say no. And if the person that's screening the phone calls understands who we are and she deems them not a fit, it's okay. I trust her. So he was kind of taken aback, and it was one of those bizarre moments of, yeah, we can empower anyone. It doesn't matter if they're 30 years old or 18 years old. If they can understand the culture and understand how to feel their way through things, because we've told them on the phone all the time, if it doesn't feel right, if there's anything that feels wrong, just say no. See, the difference is, if that was the only call that was ever going to come in, then we'd try to figure out how to make it a right. But we know right after that call, another call is going to come, and then another call. But if we live in this limited world where it's a zero-sum game, that there's only X amount of calls that are ever going to happen, and we hang to those few, we couldn't empower to do that because we'd be worried about losing business. But we don't believe in a zero-sum game. We believe that the pie just keeps getting bigger if we help create the bigger pie. So when we say no here and we pass it on to someone else, it means a bigger yes is coming to us. And that's why we can empower people like that to make those decisions.